Hey y'all, what's up? It's your girl Bonnie Blue and I am back. Yes, your girl is back for the Real Housewives of Atlanta review, y'all. Alright now, let's get these notes out so we can get this done, girl. Hope y'all had a wonderful New Year's. I had a fantastic New Year. I worked, so it's just a regular old day in my life, and I've been enjoying my life lately, so it's all good. It's all good in this hood, okay? Now it's back to get on this workout plan, which is why I'm trying to get these videos in so I can get back on my elliptical, get my body back right before it get hot. You know what I'm saying? Gotta be slim for this wedding. Okay, you guys, on to my notes. So, because of what happened last episode, you know, with Don Juan being an old messy ass queen and popping in on the end of somebody's conversation thinking he knowing what was going on, but he really didn't know what was going on just by his reply. Nigga, you don't even know what we were saying, and normally I would spend time trying to correct you, but I don't give a fuck about your thirsty ass, so I'm just gonna leave. That's how Phaedra and Portia felt, so they walked off. So Shamia and her sexy body decided, look, I need to get on this whole level. That whole body is damn ridiculous. Okay, go on. So Shamia goes to meet Kandi about Don Juan because she did not want Don Juan telling her, telling Kandi that Shamia was involved in some fuckeration talking about Kandi or her husband, as Kandi kept saying. Talking about my husband. It's like, bitch, ain't nobody talking about your husband. Okay, you need to be talking to your fucking husband. Okay, I'm gonna get into it. Hold on. So Shamia just basically wanted to set the record straight on what was said. Carmen is sitting up there talking about Phaedra and how you gonna sit up there and owe somebody money, but you showing up with new titties. And I'm like, okay, see, you can say that, but it ain't your money, so I'm gonna need for you not to be clocking my fucking dollars, Carmen. Okay, that's how I would feel if I was Phaedra. Then Don Juan goes in on Portia being stupid. She don't even know when the Underground Railroad is. She don't even know how many days in the year they got. And it's like, Don Juan, you can run that all you want to, but at the end of the day, the bitch got a peach. What do you have but a assistant job that you've been having for the fucking longest? Ain't it time for you to branch out and become like a little mini mogul your damn self? Like, how long are you gonna work for Kandi and be sitting up there feeding up Kandi? I guess as long as she wants y'all to. But I ain't got no time for that, because to me, my thing is, I feel like Don Juan made this situation so much worse. Where Kandi and Phaedra might have been on their way to getting their relationship in a better place, and where Kandi and Portia really didn't have a problem, now everybody has a problem because Don Juan wants to go run his fucking mouth on some shit that he don't even know what he's talking about. And that's what makes me mad about Don Juan. And when we sit up there and say, you fucking queening out, okay, your bitch dumb is leaking onto the ground. Please get a pad and pick it up. Okay? Get some fucking wipes. Get that shit off the ground. Get it out the air. It's too much going on. So now Kandi feeling some type of way about Portia. And I feel like Kandi already kind of felt like Portia picked sides. And it's obvious that Portia does kind of lean to, more towards Phaedra than she does to Kandi. But I also think that's because of the places that they are in their lives right now. Portia went through a divorce, so she is, being sympathetic to where Phaedra is in her life right now. And Kandi, you at a different point. You got a husband, you got a baby. You ain't on that right now with the, I'm trying to be out here living my life like they are. So I just feel like they're at, points in their lives where they're just not on the same page, and their friendship is never going to be the same again because of the beef, because of Todd's money, and because they are at different junctures in their lives, okay? Now, maybe when Phaedra get married again or something, or Apollo get out of jail, who knows? Maybe they can get back to being cool like they used to be. But for right now, Faye and Portia are the two hoes hanging out, okay, as far as we know. So now Kandi and Portia got to go have a sit down. And Phaedra and Todd met to discuss their money issues. Todd pulled out all his little receipts on that ass. Okay, this is what we agreed upon. This is what you owe me. And basically what was said was that Phaedra feels like until until I decide to put this out, you're not going to get the end of your money. That's what she was saying. When I decide to put out my DVD, then he can get his money, and then he can run around and do, promotion for me. And I'm like, Phaedra, you gonna stop trying to demean people when you done fucked up and not paid them their money. Now, if they and you decided on a certain amount of money and you decided not to go through with your part of it, therefore feeling like you don't owe them no fucking money, you got it wrong and you know that. And that is fucked up. And like everybody is saying, you know you got the money, like you always talking about you got the money, right? That's not a problem, right? So pay them people their fucking money just so your friendship won't have to have one more thing lingering on top of it. But Phaedra, you know you all about self for the most part, even though you have your good girl moments where I be like, yeah, Phaedra, you was the one in that moment. But you for the most part are for yourself and about yourself. And it is what it is at this point. I'm tired of talking about Kandi and Phaedra relationship, if you ask me. And let's get to Portia, y'all. Portia is supposed to be doing the red carpet for the Emmys, something that she's been wanting to do. And her sister, her assistant, is just letting her know that she won't be able to be there. And they're discussing what's going to be her schedule now that she's pregnant. And Portia is under the assumption that her sister is going to work until the day that she has her baby. And then she's still going to have to work after that because, I mean, we got to make this money. We can't be out here losing opportunities because you having a baby. First of all, Portia, you're jealous. Come on, baby. You're jealous. In this day and age, with the type of business you run, your money is basically making itself because you're on Real Housewives. As long as you're on Real Housewives, whatever you pushing out is going to sell as long as you've already done your promotion. And your assistant has nothing to do with your promotion. You have a team for that. You can get somebody to take your sister's place while she's out with her baby because that's what's most important to her. And that should be most important to you, your niece or nephew, because that's your fucking family. Not who going to answer your phone, who going to text and email for you. Your priorities are fucked up. And I understand this is your business, but that's why you need to take the initiative and get another assistant in-house before your sister goes out so they're already, acclimated. She has help. Because to me, you making it all about you in a nasty way. It's showing that you're actually jealous that your younger sister is having a baby before you. But you're not at that point in your life no more. So you need to get the fuck over that and be supportive and be understanding and stop trying to be a fucking slave driver talking about she gonna be working up until the day she have the baby. What if she uncomfortable? Like nobody works up until the day they have a baby. No they don't. Okay, who does that? Who work up until the very day that they have a baby? People who probably didn't have bad pregnancies. You don't know, but you shouldn't ask that out of anybody. Anybody should have the option to be like, girl, I'm going to sit my pregnant ass down for a week or two because this baby almost due. Pressing on my bladder, bitch, I can't breathe. I'm done. She should be able to do that, okay? Kenya's daddy came to visit y'all. And this is when we started to get into the psychology of Kenya Moore and why she is the way she is. Kenya didn't get a lot of love from either one of her parents. And it's because I think her daddy is slightly retarded. I'm sorry, but it's what I think. It could be because he's country. It could be because there was a malnutrition in the South back in the day. Excuse me. Oh, I'm sorry, y'all. This weather. But what we basically discover after he shades her about the water he brings her, after he shades her about her house, after he shades her about everything he could possibly shade her about, they have a sit down and he tells her that when she ran away, okay, he brought her down to Texas to live with him and the rest of his kids. He had this dream of having his whole family, all his kids together. And Kenya decided, I don't like Houston, I don't like the school. Excuse me, y'all, I'm sorry, y'all. Look, this is after my lunch. I don't like the school. I don't like the house. I don't like the neighborhood. I want to go back to Detroit. So at 16, she ran away back to Detroit. That broke her daddy's heart. Not only was he worried, but once he found out what she had done, he felt hurt. He felt rejected. And he felt like she didn't want him. Now, him being a father, he should have took his ass back up to the Detroit and brought her ass back down to the Texas by her hair. But that's not what he did because he was in his feelings. Being immature, being young, I'm sure. But now, I feel like that's a part of their relationship. He throw little jabs and shit like that because she made him feel like she didn't want him. And it's like, nigga, at the end of the day, it's not about you. You the daddy. It's about her. You need to fight harder to be in her life than she needs to fight to be in yours. But, some of you men have it fucked up where y'all feel like y'all children owe y'all something, okay? Kenya was already going through a lot with not having her mom show her love. You know what I'm saying? And we're going to get into that next episode when they, try to go on this family trip. And Kenya is really trying to have this family that she never had as a child. And I kind of want her to let it go with her mom because I feel like her mom is a lost cause. Her mom is just a selfish person who should have never had kids, probably have mental issues herself. And, just can't give Kenya what she needs. And I'm sorry for Kenya for that. I felt so bad for Kenya for that because nobody deserves to have fucked up parents because nobody asked to be, brought into this world, y'all. It was just sad. A little sad conversation. But her and her dad hugged it out. He explained his feelings and he told her that he loved her. So Cynthia has a little eyewear party Once again, because y'all know it's all about eat, shitting, and breathing eyewear, bitches, for Cynthia Bailey Thomas, okay? And she has this little party for her eyewear line. And everybody comes out to support. And this is where Portia and Kandi want to take the opportunity to go to the side and have the little conversation about what happened at her event, at her, video release party. And Don Juan and Carmen are already following them outside when they try to go and have a moment alone to talk, because Don Juan is like, I don't want her to lie on me, so I'm gonna just go over there. And Carmen goes as well. And Portia is like, look, I'm not about to have no conversation with you and your little backpack team, okay? What the fuck? I'm not about to talk to the help. Okay, so she decided that since she can't talk to Kandi without all of the other people there, she don't want to talk to Kandi. And I felt like the same way, bitch. Since when do you need backup to talk to me? The fuck? The fuck, Kandi? I felt like Kandi was out of pocket this episode with the way she just totally took Don Juan's word for gospel. The way she knows he don't like Phaedra, and he likes to go in on anybody whenever he gets a fucking chance. So that's why I don't feel bad about going off on him, because he go off on everybody else. Why I can't go off on you, skinny neck nigga? Why I can't go off on you? Okay? You old waffle colored nigga. And Charlamagne the guy would say, I love when he says that shit, too funny. Anyway, y'all, so after that event, they finally get to go have their little sit down, right? And it seemed like Kandi off rip is there to defend Don Juan. There to say that Don Juan was there, he heard, and it shouldn't have been no private conversation if he can hear what you talking about. And I don't even like that private shit, because when y'all talk, then y'all say, well, I said this and I didn't mean it like that. And it's like, well, Kandi, you've been in those situations as well. Like, what the fuck you talking about, Kandi? You just here to defend Don Juan's dumb ass, okay? And basically, Portia is like, all I did was ask Phaedra how y'all relationship was, and her answer was her answer. But when nobody talking bad about you or Todd. And Kandi feels like, Portia picked sides in between the two for the past year. She's been picking sides, and Portia's like, well, I think that Phaedra needs me more than you. And this is when Kandi gets pissed off and is like, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? She needs you more? Why? He was already gonna leave. She going in the house. Apollo was already gone out the door as far as Phaedra was concerned. Phaedra didn't give a fuck that Apollo was about to go to jail. So, get over it, okay? Don't do the pity party thing with me. That's what Kandi's saying. That's what I mean. You want anything with me. I can't even really do Kandi right now because she made me so mad. You really was only listening to what this nigga Don Juan was saying, and I really don't have the patience for that. But they decided to just put that aside, because Portia, I like the way Portia handled it, because she's like, look, I'm still your friend as far as I'm concerned, and I still want to be a part of all these things in your life. Your baby's coming, you know what I'm saying? I still want to be a part of these special moments in your life. So whatever we got to do to get past it, that's what I want to do. And they decided to get past it. They have their little lunch, and that was that. You know what I'm saying? So I was happy that they were able to get over it, but let's see how much they really get over it when everybody is around one another. And Don Juan and Carmen, go find something to do, okay? Go find something to do, Puddins, okay? Go find something to do on your own time, okay? Make your money separate from Kandi. I don't know, okay? Pick a fucking hobby, read a book. I don't know what y'all need to do, but this whole episode had me looking at y'all. Word. Bye.